Welcome back to the channel, guys. I will be your host, Apps Gaming, as we dive even deeper into the world of Final Fantasy.
Hey, sis, is that a town over there at the end of the bridge?
Yeah, and I don't know why, but something about it takes me back.
What?
Huh?
Oh.
As the train arrives, they decide whether they should get on.
So, you think we're supposed to get on?
Absolutely! All the aboard!
Oh, dude! Oh, hey, sis, let's park it here.
Sure.
Before we sit down, let's like and subscribe. Helps out the channel. Thank you, guys.
Hi. They're so tiny.
Whoa! Pluck my needles! I don't know how long it's been since we've had new passengers.
Huh?
Right, tickets, please!
Just like that, we're introduced to the conductor.
A mirage?
What? It talks?
Oh, I indeedly needly am a mirage. But I'm also the train conductor, so... tickets, please!
The conductor? All right. If Tama can talk, then why not?
But the train tickets that we need
Are right here.
Right the hell?
Wow! Semi-lifetime passes, eh? Haven't feasted my eyes on one of these in a swell spell. Right then. Pleasant journey.
Thanks for the tickets, Tama.
Where did those tickets come from?
In a chromate, sure. I was provided with everything we could ever need. Yep.
Okay then.
So why a semi-lifetime pass? And not a lifetime one?
That's a very good question. As we obtain the semi-lifetime pass, we will arrive at our next destination. Everyone seems very happy to get off of the train. Even the conductor is very happy, as you can see right there. The town itself is full of Lydian people, hence why we are in our Lydian forms as we take a look around. And there we have a guy with a fish on his head. Welcome to the town of Cornelia.
Wow, this place rules.
Yeah, it's like something right out of a fantasy.
Hey, Tama, why don't you hitch a ride?
Roger the Dodger!
Pardon. If I may ask, would you be kind enough to tell me what country you hail from?
Oh, us? We're,
Mirages from the Bahamutian army!
Bahamut? What's a Bahamut?
Well, the Bahamutian Federation has a whole army of mirages in their employ.
huh? Someone's made a whole army out of them?
Sounds just fine by me. Line them up nice and neat for us, so we can round them up.
Hey, wait up! Lon!
Mirages from an army. They look really tough, and now we're going to have to fight them.
All right, you Bahamus. What's your beef, huh?
You would make it sound like they're made of beef.
Yeah, Lon, don't you know what's at stake?
That was pretty funny. As we head on in for the attack, I'm starting off with Lon himself, and we're going to go straight away and use our Foxfire. Nice bit of damage, but not taken out. We're going to have to go for the ram now. Goblin Punch incoming. As we do take one of them down, that does save us an attack. But they are doing some damage, so we do need to get rid of them. Well, our AP hasn't recharged this turn, so we're just going to go with a few attacks and hope that we can survive the enemy's next ones. The enemies do attack with a powerful slash as well, but we do make it through. Going to use our ram now, and that is going to take down the second Mirage. So I did think about attacking this guy, hopefully then he's going to glow and I'll be able to catch him, but that didn't work. So now we have to wait for his attack. After this I will unstack so that it goes back to Lan and we're able to see how we can catch him. This Libra skill really does come in handy when I want to know information about the enemy out. So let's find out how to catch him. And wow, it's got question marks, so there is no way by the looks of it at the moment. We're going to have to take him down. Well, the Sister and the Mirage don't do as much damage as they do stacked, so I'm just going to attack with them and then hopefully I will be able to outspeed him. As you can see, once I attack, the speed on the characters starts to move again, and I'm actually going to strike first.
This is it! Gotcha! Imprison!
Well, the computer then tries to imprison him anyway, so I'm guessing that's what we have to learn about.
Whoa! What the? What just happened? Why wasn't I able to imprison that Mirage?
Didn't you see the light that's surrounding it? That means it's the beholden to another keeper.
The what? B.O.? They smell?
No! What I mean is, the Mirage already has another the master. So until you give their boss the old heave the hoe, you won't be able to claim it for yourself.
That is why we couldn't catch them. There was no information. Them chains are binding them. But it does say if we can find their master and defeat their master, we can imprison the Mirage itself.
Oh, fire whoever wrote that little hook in.
Ron, Ixnay on the fourth wall stuff!
Giants.
Oh, whoops.
Are they Bahamutian soldiers?
But they drove the Mirages off for us.
It's just like the prophecy, word for word.
But which one?
Well, we know how it ends.
Please, may I speak with you?
Huh?
Oh, sure.
As if turning into our giant form wasn't enough, he turns back. Hopefully now we can find out some more information.
The two of you. You've traveled here from another world.
Oh, well, I mean...
Actually, I think you're pretty much spot on. And we're Mirage Keepers too.
Ron, don't tell her!
Why not? Face it, we're too awesome to try and hide it. I'm like exuding all over.
Lon, you don't even know what exude means.
There is someone who would like to have a word with you. Could you possibly stop by Castle Cornelia?
So let's find this Casa Cornelius place. Doesn't Casa mean up? It's gotta be higher up.
Well, you've got the direction correct. Even if the rest of that was completely off the base.
As we make our way up to the top, we do see a castle here. That's where we need to enter. Let's go inside.
What's up, guys? Nice armor.
Leave them alone, please.
Once inside, we are greeted by the girl who we've seen before.
Thank you for coming. Welcome to the Kingdom of Cornelia. I am Princess Sarah.
Behold, Princess Sarah.
Wait, you're like a princess?
We had no idea. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry Lon acted like such a royal idiot.
I'm not royal.
Oh, and I'm his older sister, Rain. It's an honor.
Please forgive the ruse. At first I suspected that you might be agents sent here by Bahamut. I was wrong. You stood up bravely against their mirages and kept our town safe. All of Cornelia thanks you.
Oh, I wouldn't say we were that brave. Really.
Stop, you're so modest. Still, the fact of the matter is, we didn't do anything all that outstanding.
Yeah, we're more the in-standing types.
Huh? I'm pretty sure that in-standing isn't an actual the word.
Forgive me. It's just so hard to believe that you two are the stuff of prophecies.
Prophecies? Oh, that's right. I think I heard the townsfolk going on about some kind of prophecy too.
Oh, I am sorry. If you will permit me, I will explain it from the beginning.
Thus she begins to explain what's happened.
You see, Cornelia is an unfederated state midway up Grimoire.
Unfederated?
Yes. Let me explain that as well. The majority of Grimoire's countries and municipalities have annexed themselves to the Bahamutian Federation under the rule of Brandalus, the Herald King. Cornelia, however, has continued to maintain its sovereignty. The Federation has made attempts to erode this stance countless times, but we have held our ground, and now Bahamut has taken to armed provocation.
You mean like that Mirage attack before?
Yes.
So where does this prophecy factor in?
The Azure Prophecy speaks of a divergence. When time begins its march anew, they shall return as visitors, giants from the hills of a world not our own. Upon Grimoire, they will wreak two divergent futures. One that brings salvation, and the other ruin, an enigma to confound even the highest mind.
The giants may wreak two futures?
Reek, huh? Oh, man! Tama, this prophecy's about you!
What are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with the way I smell! You big the dummy!
Well, at least I'm dumber than you!
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm afraid there's just no hope for them. So, the giants from the hills, as in Ninewood Hills? I guess it's one of those believe what you want to things. But yeah, so far, it does seem to match up. Do you mind if I ask you a slightly awkward question? If this federation is really so terrible, why have so many countries agreed to become members?
Most of the Mirages in Grimoire, not all, but certainly most of them, are now firmly under the Federation's control. With such a powerful army behind them, citizens can go about their lives without fearing the Mirages that still roam free.
Dude, they control that many Mirages? Seriously?
Yes! Dude.
Whoa.
King Brandalus's herald lieutenants, known as Sigwardus and Pelennor, command all of Grimoire's Mirages with the same authority as the famous Queen of the Keepers of ages past.
So there was a Queen of the Keepers? Sounds like she was pretty powerful.
Yes, but that was more than a century ago.
So, sorry for the string of dumb questions, but if the Federation can guarantee that kind of absolute protection, wouldn't it be worthwhile to take them up on their offer?
It may seem wise, but you see, membership in the Federation involves following their laws and adoption of a heinous creed. It chills me right to the marrow of my bones.
That bad?
Yes. I beg you, see for yourselves. Once you have done so, well, you will understand.
All right then.
Now then, may I ask what the two of you intend to do next?
Well, whatever's going on out there, the only thing we can do right now is just keep rounding up more Mirages, am I right?
Oh?
Apparently, at one time we commanded a whole legion of them. But somehow, we lost them along with our memories. So, we're hoping by getting the Mirages back, we might stumble on some clues about our past.
That's right. So if Mirages like those goblins are bugging you, we can lay down the smack.
Lay down the what?
I think what he's trying to say is we'll help you out, or at least in the best way we know how.
Oh, wonderful. You have my thanks. Mine and all Cornelia's.
Still, if we're going to be any help, don't you think we need to beef up our arsenal first? 'Cause we can't put up much of a fight without some strong Mirages.
Good point. Princess, do you know of any nearby places where strong Mirages live?
Certainly. If you travel to the northeast of Cornelia, you'll find the Nether Nebula, a network of caverns inhabited by many wild mirages.
Ooh, nice.
Not at all. Savage mirages have been sighted in the nebula. You may well end up dead.
That's cool.
If you insist upon going, then please take the utmost caution.
He will, Your Highness. Otherwise, he's gonna be extremely sorry.
Wait a minute, why just me? What did I do?
A lot of information to take in as we exit the castle.
It looks like we'll need to wind our way down to reach the exit.
Seems that way. What a funny way to build a town.
Oh, it's not that strange to the people of Grimoire. Hey, while we're here, why don't we ask around town and to see what we can find out?
Could we be the giants the princess talked about? And well, we're going to need stronger mirages if we hope to stand a chance against the enemy.
Well, as I live and breathe, I've been around for quite a long time, but I've never in my life seen a giant who wasn't part of the Bahamutian army.
Well, that's because we're good guys, right? Anyway, we're going to go over and see this Cactus again, and if he wants to give us a lift, we're going to say no.
Right, tickets, please.
As much as I'd love to board the train, this isn't what we need to be doing. We need to be going down to the bottom side of this town, so let's head on out down there now, see what we can find along the way. Hopefully, a bit more information is always good.
Now, quit racing about before you trip and break your neck.
Now introduced to a guy with a question mark on top of his head, but before we do that, we're going to speak to a guy with a fish on top of his.
If we cooperated with other powerful countries, those Federation goons probably wouldn't attack us anymore. Come to think of it, our neighbors in Saronia also stand against the Federation. And again, if we join forces with another country, we'd just become even more obvious targets. It makes it tough for the princess to reach out. I wonder if there aren't any powerful countries or organizations out there that we could ask for help.
Don't worry, help is here. We shall help you as we pick up this quest.
What am I gonna do? Oh, say, you wouldn't happen to be the giants from the hills by any chance, would you? You see, there's a situation I'm dealing with where I could really use your assistance, since you must know mirages so well. Could I trouble you to please bring me an earth hammer? If you could, I would be forever in your debt.
I'm guessing these are kind of side quests, but we're going to pick it up because the more quests we do, the better. We need to find an earth hammer. Hopefully, we'll find that along our journeys.
Thank you again for doing this.
Well, that's nearly all we have time for, but before we do go, we're going to check out the gate. Other than that, we will head out next time on the journey and hopefully find that earth hammer.
What's this thing?
Oh, I was hoping a path might link thee up here.
Hey, Tama!
Wait up!
Really like this gate as it seems to connect up to many different places.
We're back in Ninewood Hills?
You see, the gate here doesn't connect to just one area. All throughout Grimoire, you'll find places. Save the locations that lead back here. Open the way to come and to go as you please.
And how exactly do we do that?
You already saw. Just walk up to the right place, and that's all it takes.
But surely a means of transportation that handy must come with a catch?
No, the catch! You can use the gate as little or much as you like. What's more, time in here and time in Grimoire, they don't both flow at the same speed. So whatever crisis is going down, you can put it on hold and kick back here till you're ready.
Whoa! It's like magic!
Yeah, really irresponsible magic.
Just imagine revisiting any place we've been. Call it the Super Porta Party.
Are you kidding? That name definitely gets an F.
He deserves an H.
An H? But grades only go down to F.
Extra. Read all about it.
What do you want here, Seraphie?
In case you're wondering, you can use the prism case anywhere you find one of these gates.
Oh, I think I get it now. Gates are what you meant when you talked about a strong connection.
Huh? Oh, right. That's the gist of it.
So these gates are connected to the main gate. If we want to change stuff like our mirages, then I'm guessing we can do it so long as we find a gate. Exit gates are special one-way doors for leaving dungeons, so they're not accessible from the main gate. That's something also good to bear in mind.
Okay, to the Nether Nebula.
Big thanks to all you guys again, and I will see you next time in the Nether Nebula.